Hi, my name is Tari. I'm 19 and I moved out 9 months ago, far from my hometown. It was so rough, so weird. Clearly, it wasn't like we all seen in Hollywood movies. It wasn't easy. The first week I cried a lot because all these new things was kind of overwhelming. But life is life, and when I remembered I was leaving to achieve my dream, it was a little bit less hard. In fact, at the beginning, I really didn't think of that. I was in a huge denial. Yeah, in August,
Bon les gars,
I was so.
comment vous dire que je me suis enterrée moi-même dans le déni et je me suis dit on va faire un projet de fou furieux. Je vais designer un haut seul avec aucune compétence de couture, donc vraiment là je pars avec rien.
Start from scratch. That was the idea. A fresh restart. Terrifying but so exciting. Then my mom and me took for the first time of our lives the road to Lille.
Bonjour à tous, il est actuellement 23h02 et je suis avec ma maman pour vous dire genre il y a tout ça. Ouais. Et ma mère avait raison, ça ferait 1000 km donc on va en chier. Mais je suis plus dans un déni. Maintenant, genre, je suis sur la phase, je suis excitée par ce qui arrive. Voilà. J'attends de la passer pour voir après ce qu'il y a derrière. Je sais pas. Je suis perplexe.
But perplexed or not, it was time to go.
Locked in a stalemate with the man was no rock in a hard place, it's battery control. What am I waiting for?
Du coup, très très contente, très très excitée de cette nouvelle aventure. Du coup là je repars pour prêter l'anniversaire de ma petite soeur et je reviens le 1er septembre.
Et à destination de Lyon-Perrache, départ initialement prévu à 7h20 en Franglard.
So, this is it. After the last moment with my family, I was moving out on my own for the first time. In my head, everything accelerated. During the trip, I listened to music. I don't know if you believe in good or bad sign, but I do. And as I watched the trees go by, the next song on my random playlist was about moving out and not having regrets. It's pretty funny, isn't it? And I arrived to Lille. People looked at me like I was an alien, and I kinda lost myself in the city, with my big boots and my 2 big bags. But it was fine. Or at least, I hoped it was an amazing outfit! The next morning, I had to go to the insert day of my university. But because I'm really dumb and stingy, I told myself it was a great idea to walk every day from Porte de Douai to Villeneuve d'Ascq. But, spoiler, it was the worst idea of my entire life. For you to understand, all that means 6 kilometers to go, but also 6 kilometers to return. Per day! I was crazy! Anyway, I quickly realized that I wasn't going to make it every day. So I went to create a pass card. At first, I didn't realize that this little precious thing was literally a game changer. Bonus point, my campus is a lovely place. Look at that, this is so charming. Alright, now that you know all this, the real story can begin. There's so much to tell about my friends, but in short, there are three main things to know about each of them. The first person I really made friends with was Emma. The first thing to know about her is she's a sky lover. When I say sky lover, I meant it. She's always picturing the sky and send us with me and Celine photos, and she's, oh my god, look at this is so pretty. So yeah, she's sky lover. 2, she hates being late. She hates it. I really think that this characteristic is a huge part of her. And the last thing to know about her is she's always taking my phone when I'm go search for something in the room and takes photos of her and Celine. So it's pretty funny because I have photos like that on my phone or that. So I keep it because it's fun. As mentioned before, Celine quickly joined our group. There were 3 of us, and since that day we remained the 3. Celine is a really chill person. She's never stressed, no matter what can happen. When we have a test, she just like, the faster we go, the faster it's over. And she have the capacity of napping everywhere, anytime. So, I found funny to take photos and videos when she's asleep. With these two, I spent long evenings working on rough group projects for the university. Maybe it was hard, but at least we laughed a lot.
J'ai pas écouté. Dès son enfance. J'ai perdu ma phrase. Un enfant sur 5, si on utilise un seuil à 60% du niveau de vie médian, vit dans une famille au très faible revenu d'après l'Observatoire des inégalités. On va relire la phrase. Elle est bien, mais elle est longue. Cela s'explique car dès la socialisation primaire de
Tu veux dire
l'enfant-
bonjour?
Mais attends, c'est toi que t'as filmé quand je me suis fait engueuler parce que j'étais en train de regarder les
Je crois que c'est
stories.
arrivé après.
Oh merde, vas-y, défile.
Juste après.
Oh non.
And I know I piss them off when I complain, and I complain a lot, but my life in Lille will be a lot less more fun without them. I'm really glad to have them by my side. Life slowly began to go back to normal. I even made myself a routine. Some things have changed, some haven't, like the fact that I will always be a kid when I ride the subway. I swear, I feel like I'm on a Disneyland roller coaster every time. I also visited the Museum of Natural History. I haven't visited one since maybe more than 10 years. And I fell in love, I must admit it, of the gorgeous, dead, but gorgeous butterflies of the museum. But look at them, I'm on Animal Crossing. Then I went home for the October vacancy, made some shopping with my best friend, my sister. And we taked a Starbucks, as always when I see her. I swear she likes that. She makes really ugly face, but she likes that. Back to Lille, I buy my first computer, alone with my own savings. I was so happy.
J'arrive pas à croire que genre ça c'est à moi ça. Ça c'est mon argent. Ça c'est beaucoup d'économies.
The day passed and it was already the end of term exam. It was okay, but these big sport halls are like cold room. So when I was finished, after spending a whole morning inside, my lips were blue. I was literally freezing. At least, I've passed. During the December vacancy, after going home, I made a work experience in the editorial office of the newspaper Le Progrès. I signed my first articles, went on a reportage by myself, and Even if it was really hard and exhausting, I felt it. I felt that spark. I know writing press is not what I want to do for my whole life, but doing it reminded me that I was where I needed to be. On the field, doing journalism. The last 2 weeks, I was the happiest person in the world. Until January.
Scandalous, taste my bitter heart, no, it makes you blush.
This month was the highway to hell. After a particular event, I simply stopped to exist. I spent 1 fucking month from my home, saying almost nobody because school was beginning later. I slept 13 hours a night, so I woke up at 5 p.m. I wasn't eating, wasn't drinking. I was an empty shell, living in total chaos. During this month, I only went out twice. The first trip I made was to Dunkirk. The second was for the Galette de Roi with my friends. Speaking of them, let me introduce you to my lovely group. Okay, so this is Lison. He's really creative. Even if it's his first time doing something, he'll be really good at it. He likes calm place, and he likes tiny or nice crystals. Okay, next. Next is Tinel. He likes to be productive, like really productive. He asks existential questions, and even if he's young, he's a music prodigy. For real. Next, Fabio. He's a Cancer at laser game, but it doesn't matter because I'm one too. He's the backstab, I'm into camping. 2, he's like Luigi Pekka more than his own life. And 3, he's a paparazzi. If you're friends with him, he has the worst photo of you in his phone. Nathan has paid for it. Speaking of Nathan, I present you our little weeb. He literally lives to play volleyball. And he's a good cook when he does not put too much curry everywhere. Last but not least, Noah. Noah is really good at drawing. He also communicates by memes, which I find really cute, and he hates worms. And finally, Luna. She's a crocheting queen. She's also very committed, and she has the most cozy place of the whole group. Bonus point, she is also my girlfriend. So, you know... With them, I spend my best evenings, or Wednesday evenings will always be in my heart. And with them, it's kinda look like this.
Je te couronne ainsi. Dirigeant. Non, c'est pas neutre. Dirigeant. Monarque. Parfait.
C'est le Shadistan maintenant.
C'est ainsi que... Non, c'est plus le Shadistan, il n'y a plus de chat.
Ouais.
Jusqu'à ce qu'il n'y ait plus
Ouais.
une seule goutte de rouge. Le roi a été découronné. En même temps, en apesanteur. Le pire, c'est qu'on avait bien commencé. Mais oui, c'était beau. C'était beau l'émission.
I love them so much, like a lot. My second outgoing took place in Dunkirk, a city where I have never been. We decided this on a whim when we left the ESG, and I missed the sea so much, I said jokingly that we were only 13 minutes away from Dunkirk. Then it was decided we will go the weekend that was coming.
On est arrivé, il s'est mis à dracher, genre pendant 30 secondes, d'une minute max. Mais vraiment, on a posé le pied sur le sol de la ville et vraiment, il a draché.
C'était violent.
Oui, c'était violent. J'étais là en mode, mais c'est une blague. Et là, on cherche une plage, n'est-ce pas, Soline?
Oui, on a 36 minutes de marche. Souhaitez-nous bon courage.
Yeah. Best the way every day goes. Every time we've no control. If the sky is pink and white, if the ground is black and yellow, it's the same way you showed me. Nod my head, don't close my eyes. Halfway on a slow move. It's the same way you showed me. If you could fly, then you'd feel south. Up north, getting cold soon. The way it is, we're on land, so I'm someone to hold true. Keep you cool when it's still alive. Won't let you down when it's all ruined. Just the same way you showed me. Showed me.
And in fact, the city was kind of pretty, except for one detail: the wind. On February 1st, I decided to prepare a surprise for my sister. Her favorite band, The Midnight, was on a European UK tour, and one of their dates was in Lyon. So, because I'm a great sister, I took 2 tickets for the concert, my train tickets for going back to Lyon, and warned my mother to not tell her. This was the biggest surprise I ever did to her, but I was confident. Too much confident because the drama happened.
J'aime pas trop faire ce genre de vidéo, mais je pense que c'est important quand même de montrer que bon, la réalité c'est pas toujours trop super méga génial. Mon train a été annulé à cause de la grève, et c'est pas grave, je l'en veux pas, c'est normal. C'est normal qu'on se batte, mais évidemment que ça fait chier, parce que j'espérais beaucoup rentrer chez moi. Du coup, je suis un peu triste. Ça se voit pas trop. À peine. Il y a potentiellement aucune chance que je puisse rentrer.
But I started something, so I must at least finish it. You can take whatever you want from me, but not my determination. I took 2 bus tickets for the weekend and spent the whole night on the bus, to arrive on Saturday at 6 a.m. I was exhausted, but the surprise was settled, and my mother was waiting for me.
Good night. Okay, I'm arrived. You know what the funny thing? The funny thing is that it's fucking raining. I'm annoyed of the weather. Hi, Mom!
Here we are.
Faut regarder où tu marches. Hein. Salut! Surprise!
Qu'est-ce que tu là?
Bah écoute, je me suis dit je vais prendre des vacances en pleine grève parce que vraiment j'ai que ça à foutre de ma life. Attends, tu peux venir? Viens là. Viens.
Mais où je suis dans un univers parallèle ou quoi là?
J'ai vraiment une tête déterrée.
Ah, moi aussi. Hein. Putain, j'ai envie de gerber.
Ouais, bah va falloir que t'arrêtes parce qu'on va au concert des Midnight ce soir. Je rigole zéro.
Mais c'est quoi ce bordel? Mais attends, mais attends. T'as fait 10 heures de trajet. T'as fait Lyon en bus?
En bus. On ne veut pas zoomer. Ta tête, elle est incroyable.
Ami. Avec
une
de club là.
Tu voulais pas y aller seule, c'est chose faite. On y va ce soir à 2. Attends, tu veux être sûre de bien voir?
Mais non.
Yes, c'est tout ce que j'allais dire. It's long.
The concert was really cool, but the most important thing for me was to see my sister happy. After less than a year in Lille, I have the feeling that I found what I was looking for, my purpose. I don't really like what I do in sociology, but I love what I do in journalism. I end this video on a positive note, maybe a job offer to be a correspondent in my hometown. Time flies, it's been 2 years already. Life has been racing and been made of up and downs. Even if I must fall down to keep going, even if I spend my life to forget, I'm now convinced that sometimes all we need are just memories. To remember where we come from, who we're with, and where we go. To remember who we are.